Today our quarterback is 0 overall, but every yard he gets, we get an upgrade. But this time I have 4 games with him and I must win the Super Bowl. Also thanks to your boy Pizza for the OG video idea obviously, but here are some changes to mine. I will not use the exact same point system because I only have 4 games, and I can sub out the QB for the first few playoff games. However, this does come at the cost of getting yards from my QB, but no matter what, even if I don't get the necessary yards to maybe make a formidable quarterback, he must be played in the Super Bowl. And if I lose any of the games, as a Falcons fan, I must watch a highlight reel of 28-3. Look at Sam Darnold, man. So inspirational. As you can see, no upgrades. Darnold passes the football like someone's grandma who just came back from hip surgery. Luckily, I fantasy drafted my team because, of course, I couldn't get the regular Falcons to the playoffs. These players led me to just a field goal at the first drive. I'm not really mad. But as you can see, a lot of missed passes. But it's whatever. We got a field goal. We're up 3 points. All we need to do is stop the Arizona Cardinals. A lot easier said than done. Second drive, I was banished to playing from behind. Yes, I know you made a dirty joke off of that, but here, my dumbass tight end ran into my running back while he was catching the ball. And you know what? We got stopped on third down, okay? We got stopped. I had to punt the ball. It was devastating, but we had to rely on our defense to hold up. Please hold up, defense. Luckily, we have a Saquon Barkley at running back, and you know, with a good offensive line that I juiced with steroids, yeah, it was pretty easy to get to the end zone with Saquon. So we didn't really have to pass that much. However, even after the fact, we still had some pretty dastardly passes that my receivers just bailed me out of completely. And they always completely caught it. And I was quite happy, you know, except for the times where we still missed some because we were terrible. But, you know, we were just here to score the football, and well, we ended up throwing a dastardly interception right here, and it all the way went back to our house, completely destroyed us. And sad to say, but Danny Caruso wasn't pleased with what the outcome was this drive. Look at this motherfucker dancing. Look at him. Hate him. I came back next drive with a strategy to just run the ball. We do have a top-tier running back in Saquon Barkley, and we did put together a well-put-together O-line. Did I just say well-put-together twice? In post-production, that's crazy. However, I did take us to the 2-minute warning, and you know, we really wanted to score here. We want to go into halftime with a lead, so I kept trying to pound the ball into him. Please stop making dirty jokes in your head when I say these things. Anyways, yeah, Sam Darnold looks terrible out there. He looks like he's still playing with the Jets. He's seen Ghost or something, I don't know. But someone calls a timeout, I forget who, but we end up in the red zone, and the Cardinals, I tried to run it in there and they said, "Not today, you closet gay," and I was disappointed in their homophobia in 2022, and I tried to punch it in once again, and it didn't work. And I knew it was Drew Lock time because I feel like I could at least get a red zone touchdown with Donald instead, because this was actually just so hard to do without passing the ball. I'm telling you, they just stuff everything at a certain point, which I guess is smart because in real life, if your quarterback's passing back, but it felt so great to be able to pass in the mid-range. I know this is not basketball, but you know, a medium pass. You know what I meant. But I kept trying to throw these crossing routes, and it worked with Drew Lock. I guess you don't have to be that high of overall to do it. And I decided to sub back in Sam Darnold. I was like, you know what? We're gonna go in. We're gonna get yourself a touchdown. And Saquon Barkley said, "Yeah, I'm finna help him get a touchdown." And he runs all the way to the 1-yard line. He said, "This is my team." So he's used to playing with low overall quarterbacks. Nice. And Denver gets a sneak touchdown. I'm so proud of him. All the Sam Darnold fans eat good today. I got the ball back with under 2 minutes left in the fourth, and I had to hurry up. So Locke was the guy. Even if he's not the ideal guy, he's better than using the 0 overall Darnold. He lobbed the pass near the end zone, and it just missed. So I had to go back on 3rd and 12. And to say this 3rd and 12 is nice is an understatement. This pass went fairly great to my receiver, and I was so happy. I got to the red zone and another crossing route, and Kelsey just took it to the 1-yard line. He said, "We're winning this game. We're winning this fucking football game." And you know what? I can say he did win us the game. Sam Darnold got himself that extra touchdown, so we added extra 40 yards on. And if you can look at the stats right here, we got 100 yards total to spend. That's not a lot really, because you can only upgrade like one thing, but I guess we'll take it. But here's the stats just to show you proof that we got all the upgrades. My strategy here was basically to spend the yards on short throwing power so I could at least do the small out routes. He, however, still is a terrible terrible measly 12 overall after this, but that should be good enough to get us through the next game. We go play the Cowboys in the divisional playoffs. Let's get ready, boys. All I knew was that we had to stop the Cowboys from making another Super Bowl to continue the real-life tradition of hurting Cowboys fans. Even in Madden, you cannot escape what's inevitable, losing in the playoffs. Yes, I know that's ironic coming from a Falcons fan because of what's later coming in this video, but look at this touchdown. Check out that touchdown. I'm sorry, Cowboys fans. I love you. My dad was kind of a fan during the Troy Aikman days, so it's all fun and games. However, watch me destroy your team's defense with another short route pass. Reminds you of Brady, huh? Remember when I said I, as a Falcons fan, would get my comeuppance? Yeah, it came here. We did figure out a way to blow the lead, and I did have 2 terrible possessions back to back. Maybe some of us should keep our mouths shut. I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Going down 17-14 gave me Vietnam flashbacks, so I had to turn it into a different gear. I was not going to blow another lead to the Cowboys. Dan Quinn is not the coach of this team. I am. I refuse to lose a lead to the Cowboys once again. I still remember the day on Twitter where we were getting made fun of. So I had to come back down here. I did my best to cheese the defense, which I'm surprised didn't start, dropping down, closing in on routes. But whatever, I'm not complaining. I am playing the AI Cowboys in the playoffs. We go down 24-21 once again somehow, and honestly, I was going to kick my defense's ass after this game. I really can't believe that we almost went down to the Cowboys again, 24-21. But luckily, I'm great at this game. I have ice in my veins, which I don't know how I'd be alive if I actually had ice in my veins, but you get it. It's a metaphor. We somehow go down 31-28, and honestly, when you're the Falcons, having 28 points is never a good sign. Luckily, I'm not just any old Falcons player. I create bullshit in my gameplays. So that's what we did. We created some bullshit, and Travis Kelce said, I'm going to ultimately bullshit and get us out of this game so we don't have to go to overtime. Thank you. You saved me a lot of editing, Travis Kelce. You're a hero, and Sam Darnold thanks you. So if you look at the stats, if you don't want to do the math, I'll do it for you. 396 yards to work with. That's enough to get a couple of, I would say, 99s in some areas, but I'll still fall flat in a good bit of areas. So what I really wanted to increase was Sam Darnold's speed so we can run out of the pocket and, do our crossing routes a little bit easier, especially the short ones, so he doesn't have to throw as far. I also wanted to make him, of course, throw farther, because actually that would be very, very useful, so I don't have to keep limiting my offense and getting stopped on 3rd and 5. And that would make this challenge a lot easier. And I think this version of Darnold that I just made would be usable during the Super Bowl too. But right here, we're going to come and rack up extra yards, which the Green Bay Packers is revenge. So let's get it, and you can see we've already jumped into the game. I had a simple plan, and no, not the band simple plan. I'm talking about an actual plan for this NFC Championship game. I am not going to try and hit deep routes, okay? You got to know your limitations. But knowing your limitations can make you break limitations. Remember that, Chris, who told you that. Anyways, we come back down and we just hit short routes, okay? No more deep routes, okay? The whole thing we've been doing the entire time, and the Packers couldn't seem to stop it, mostly because of my overpowered super team I built. But that's besides the point. It's totally because of my skill and not because I built a really good team. Anyways, we just come back here. We destroyed the Packers on the first drive of this game. Fuck, did I really forget that we were playing a football game? That's crazy, Chris. Anyways, we do it again. They threw a turnover for some reason. Our defense turned into Jesus somehow. It's cool. We also got Saquon Barkley to break a big run right here. And, who's that the announcer say he could go all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Saquon Barkley. Very nice, very nice. This game would have been a lot harder if the Packers offense somehow showed up, but they didn't, as you can tell, and their defense sure as hell didn't show up, as I got another short route touchdown in the end zone. Man, Chris, don't you need a job? So this part of the game gave Darnold his biggest gain yet. I'm looking to hit 80 overall when this is done, so hopefully 432 yards does it. So here's what I put my 432 yards in. You can just look at it. This was basically just to fill out his overall stats, and of course, upgrade his deep route. But like I said, I upgraded some things that you might not recognize or something that I guess makes the AI play better, but whatever. All I know is it drives up his overall, and especially the awareness thing. The awareness is super important, so it mostly drove up his overall, and at this point I saved to see what overall he got, and sadly This only took him to a 60, which I guess is the overall of a late round rookie quarterback in the draft. But you know what? It's whatever. I can work with that. Should be like a regular football game now. We have done. Now on to the Super Bowl versus weirdly the Texans. It really is a fantasy draft, ain't it? Falcons versus the Texans in the Super Bowl. When can you see that Falcons versus Texans Super Bowl? Only on this channel because I don't think anybody else in the Madden community plays with the Texans or the Falcons. So this is the best you're going to get, okay? Falcons fans, Texans fans, you all should be on your knees just praying to me because I right now am your God because I got your teams to the Super Bowl, okay? I should also do some rebuilds. But anyways, down here, we scored a touchdown with Saquon Barkley easily. That's just that real nigga shit, Just scoring a touchdown easily with Saquon Barkley and just spamming the defense with the same play over and over again. I bet it's real annoying looking at this the whole time, huh? Because you get tired of playing it in regular Madden Ultimate Team, so why would you want to see it here? Well, Madden made it so this is the best way to get yards. And, I guess the cheese is nice. I guess it's really nice to cheese the AI defense. It's tied 7-7 right here, and, I had to score every drive once again because I am playing with the literal defense of the Falcons. We haven't had a good defense since 2016, so I had to score every drive. We even start back here in my own end zone, and I throw this absolute bullshit pass that really should have went out of bounds, but luckily my receiver turned into Christ Almighty and he said, nah, I'm just gonna catch that real quick or something. I also didn't make this pass. Sam Donald, I don't know why he didn't make this pass. I think the throw power is like 60 or something, whatever, but the receivers just come back and get it in. I just completely doubt up this defense. It's almost the second half. I have to kick a field goal to put it up 17-7. However, knowing we're in the Super Bowl and I'm playing against the Falcons, you have to go and score more points or else you will get came back on. Now, I know we're not playing against literally the greatest quarterback of all time, but seeing what we did that season where we lost the lead to Dallas, it was quite crazy, so I had to come in, score another touchdown with Devontae Adams. Just completely bullshit. Take him out of the game. You will not get me to watch 28-3 highlights. As a matter of fact, I want to make that a challenge in every video. If I don't beat the challenge, I will have to look at 28-3 highlights just so I can kill your dreams because I know you want me to sit there and just suffer. But no, I'm not going to. I'm not going to watch that stupid fucking game, okay? Matter of fact, it didn't even happen because I won the Super Bowl right here. This is the Falcons' real Super Bowl, okay? Look at how we're just tearing up this defense. Yes, we did play the Texans in the Super Bowl. No longer will we be laughed at for 28-3 because I made the Falcons legendary. And right here, we scored the touchdown to seal the game. I knew at this point we were champions, okay? The Atlanta Falcons are champions. Look at Saquon Barkley celebrating. He said, hell yeah, I got out of New York and I finally won a Super Bowl. Was it really this easy? And yes, Saquon, it really was because you're playing for my team. We won 45-17. I am so sorry, Texans fans. At least you don't have Deshaun Watson on your team anymore, so you don't have to hear all the massage parlor jokes. So that's a good thing. But watch us in confetti as we dance on your field and kill all Texans fans' dreams in SoFi Stadium. And fun fact, I thought Russell Wilson was Deshaun Watson for that minute. I was like, what the fuck? They just let him back in the game, but I surely came to realize that was indeed just Russell Wilson. So, yeah, but we got the trophy. I don't have to watch those highlights. Thank you for watching the video. I hope I at least entertained one person. And if you are entertained, please subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Bye.